Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, GamingTyphoon. Yo, today I'm coming with a video that I did with my boy Marcel. We was just having a friendly debate. He had made this post the other day. He was talking about he felt like Krillin would be able to destroy Madara. So I just wanted to debate him about it. We're not getting, super technical with it. We don't, go into the whole scaling thing and everything. We're just having a lighthearted, friendly conversation. I just want to make sure that you go into this video with that mindset that we're not on any one particular side. We're not trying to be super biased and super analytical. Like I said, this is just us having a conversation, and I hope you guys are able to enjoy it. If you guys feel different, make sure to let me know in the comments. But right now, I'm just gonna let the video play. Peace. Yeah. Like, which Madara exactly are you talking about? Are you talking about like the one that was fighting Hashirama, like in the very beginning?
So when that one was still the reanimated one, wasn't it?
No, when he was fighting Hashirama, like in the beginning of the series, he was still alive. So yeah. Okay. In that fight, he died. Okay, yeah. No, not that one. I'm talking about the Madara that got reanimated and then used Obito to like make himself real. Okay, so you talking about
I'm talking about the swellest Madara you could find, nigga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro, give him all the buffs he needs.
Alright, so hold on. So we're gonna talk about Madara before even the 10 tails. So okay, just so I make sure I don't want to spoil anything for you. How far are you in Naruto right now?
Alright, man. So I know. Okay, so I'm at the part where he just. Oh, hold on. Okay, so he just So they just took the 10 tails or the 10 beasts out of Obito, and then Madara, he walked up to him. He didn't walk up to him. He had Black Zetsu take over his body so they could do the switch or whatever. And then now I'm at the part where he just walked up on the beast like, alright, now I'm about to eat y'all. So he just squatted up right now in front of all the beasts and the rest of the Shinobi Alliance.
Okay, so
yeah.
You haven't got to the part where you
No, but I know that he revives Kaguya and then becomes the Sage and everything, Sage of Six Paths and stuff.
Oh well, it's something like that. It doesn't necessarily like play out like that. He didn't really mean to do that. But,
oh, okay. Alright.
Okay, but yeah. Like I said, we're gonna start off with just a regular reanimated Madara. So him versus Krillin. Alright, here's my thing, right?
Alright, man.
You talking about, Kamehameha, all this Kienzan. This man had like 25 Susanos on the battlefield, bro.
25?
I remember hearing somebody, I might be wrong about that, I might have to look it up, but I remember somebody saying 25, he could make like 25 shadow clones and all them motherfuckers can do Susanoo.
Bro, he had 3 for all the 5 Kage, so that's 15 right there. And then he gave all their asses Susanoo, so I mean, if he could do 15, he might be able to do 25, but that don't even matter. He can have 70 of them hoes.
Bro, Krillin not cutting down all them Susanoo.
You don't have to. One super Kamehameha wave aimed at the ground. Wait.
So you said this nigga just gonna kill everybody now?
The whole video. No, but okay. So what I was saying is Krillin, he got, even though he weak as hell in his own verse, he still has like stupid durability. Okay. So I don't even think that like before, okay, let's hand-to-hand combat, Madara not really doing no damage to Krillin. On the other end of that, Krillin is punching a hole in Madara's chest. Okay. But Madara has the Sharingan. He also has the Rinnegan. I know like at least 10 ways Krillin can die, in a blink of an eye type shit. Because like with Naruto, they don't really focus too much on strength. They focus more on like tactics and shit.
It's a lot
So
of other shit that they do in the mix. You feel me?
right. So like if it was like, let's say if it was like a team battle or something against Krillin, okay, Krillin might end up taking that L because
I don't even think we need a team battle.
oh
No. I don't think we need a team battle. I think Madara on his own is enough.
okay, he could do it because I know the Rinnegan by itself has like 60 things. Like he could steal the soul, he can absorb chakra, but Krillin doesn't have a chakra network. So a lot of the genjutsu that would be used on a regular nigga wouldn't really work on him. But the ocular, some of the regular ocular genjutsu would work, like the ones that would transport him to a different dimension.
Yeah, see, like,
yeah.
I don't know if it's for like everyone with a Sharingan, but I know like they can inject chakra into you temporarily so that their genjutsu works on you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So I think he has Izanami or Izanagi. I forgot how to pronounce that. It's basically where they put you in an infinite loop until basically, you give up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a possibility. I don't really know if that would work per se. See, here's my thing really about this whole, fight and whatnot, is that I feel like if Krillin is able to get to a point to where you feel like, he's a planet buster, he got hella durability and all this shit.
What?
What you mean?
You say if he could get to that point, like he's not already there.
I'm just saying, like, if you feel like it's possible for people in Dragon Ball to get to that point and past it, like, I feel like there really is nothing in Naruto holding them back from getting there. You know what I mean? Like, we haven't really seen the full extent of what chakra is and like how it works and how it affects other people who don't have chakra. Because you got to think about it. That's an alien power. Like, it didn't originate on Earth.
True.
So its limits is endless, really. And also, I know we're talking about Madara, but if we used to put it in Naruto in this position, I just want to let you know it's done and over with.
Bro, Naruto's slow. Okay.
Slow.
Number one, he's slow as hell. But I'm gonna talk about. So Krillin, you were saying chakra has like an unknown nature. You know what I'm saying? So it's really no known like limit to it or cap to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The same could be said for Krillin after he went to visit Elder Guru on planet Namek. Because when he went to go see him, he instantly took his cap off and his power level jumped up to 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he did that, Vegeta started tweaking. He was like, damn, like, is that Zarbon? And Zarbon is a part of the goddamn Frieza Force. You know what I'm saying? So Krillin went from water, like, straight doo-doo water, to being acknowledged by Vegeta, who was already a planet buster in the first episode. You know what I'm saying? Or the first saga. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact. But
yeah, so Krillin up there now.
Right.
So he definitely capable. Well, he definitely could get put in the category of planet buster. And since he is a planet buster, you know what I'm saying? I don't think like what's Madara's strongest attack? The giant truth seeker orb. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest, I can't really say what his strongest attack is because he has a lot of decent attacks. You could say like the lightning thing is really strong. It attacks you at light speed and it can like chop your head off, you feel me? So it's a pretty powerful attack. He has a whole bunch of stuff. The nigga has the Rinnegan, he got more stuff than I could really name.
Sure. Well, since now, I feel like if Naruto could dodge something like that, then I feel like for Krillin it would just be like dodging a regular punch. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Naruto. He had to get a lot of buffs. You know what I'm saying? He had to take some chakra from all the beasts. He had to take some chakra from his dad. The other half of Kurama. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he had to do all this just to get to the point to dodge an attack like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's normal for niggas in DBZ.
Alright, but you also got to think about he was 16 at that point.
You said who?
Naruto was at 16 at that point, 16, 17. I mean, if we compared it to niggas in Dragon Ball wasn't doing that at 16, 17. At least not, Goku or Krillin.
What?
Alright. So, alright. Alright. At the basis of it, man, if Krillin walk into this fight, like, dead ass serious about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they have no knowledge of each other, you know what I'm saying? Krillin can sense intent, you know what I'm saying? If he senses that Madara is like an evil nigga, he is gonna wipe his ass, you know what I'm saying, with no hesitation. He's not really gonna play no games with him, because that's really how he is. Like, when he's scared, he kind of approach fights like, oh, okay, like, he a little bit more timid with it. He want to think things out. He want to plan. He want to look towards Goku. You know what I'm saying? But if you ever catch him fighting like a regular fight against niggas that he know he could clap, Krillin is actually pretty cocky. You know what I'm saying? And he really about getting business done. Like, if you ever saw him fight in an actual tournament, around the, did he fight in a tournament around the Blue Saga?
Okay, I don't remember. I'll be honest.
Yeah. I was seeing him fight in a couple tournaments where this man like whopped some niggas' asses, you know what I'm saying? Now, none of them is like, you know, touching Madara, of course, but I'm saying, like, when he, you know, come into the field with confidence in his pocket, you know what I'm saying? He like, and he know what he finna do. He can sense, like, let's say he can sense the chakra build up in Madara's eyes. Okay, let's say he can sense.
How can we necessarily say that they can sense chakra?
Not chakra, but like I don't know. I'm assuming that it would be some sort of raw power emanating from that. You know, like, I feel like kind of like when Naruto go, you know, full fox mode, and you see the red flames around his body type shit, and then it's like just raw power just flying off of him. You know, I feel like Krillin might be able to pick up on that. So, like, if his senses, if he could pick up on that, and if he could tell that, you know, Madara is someone that uses his eyes, you know, it's really no way to know that this nigga has the ability, because, you know, they're from two different verses, so there's really no way to know that this nigga has the ability to fuck you up with just his eyeballs. So, like,
I mean, you could definitely look at his eyes and feel like there's some funny shit going on, though.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know, like, right off tops to not look at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, Madara might fuck around, and as soon as the fight starts, look you dead in your eye, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, if Madara comes into this fight, you know, if they have no knowledge of each other's abilities, Madara has the advantage, and I'll give it to him. You know.
And see,
but
here's the thing: when it comes to like these comparison battles, I never thought that Naruto characters could win all straight raw power. I don't think, you know, that they built like that. But one thing is that, like, the weakness for like every good guy in Dragon Ball is letting their guard down, and I feel like every character in Naruto basically takes advantage of it. Like, that is literally their fighting strategy in almost every.
But not every character lets their guard down in Dragon Ball. Like, Krillin is not one that usually get fooled like that. You know what I'm saying? He be the one telling Goku, like, bro, what are you doing? Watch your ass.
I mean, but that's how he got eliminated out of the Tournament of Power.
What?
Yeah, remember he beat that one dude. He threw his shoe, he knocked him out, and then what's his name? Frost came up right behind him and then tripped him out the stage.
Yep. I remember that. Okay.
That's
an extra nigga in the fight, though. You know, so it's like. Okay, if Madara got like a sneaky ass Shadow Claw coming up out of nowhere, and he accidentally tripped, you know what I'm saying? He might, you know, get that, but I don't know.
I mean, you got to think about it. Madara with the 10 tails, he had clones in a different dimension, you feel me? That nobody could even see except like Sasuke. Naruto couldn't see him, he could just sense him and was able to fight him with Sage Mode. I don't necessarily know how that would translate for Dragon Ball. It might work, but
see, I didn't even know that he did all that. I didn't get that far. But Yeah, the fight goes to who. I was gonna say, you know, if they don't know about anything. So if we have no clue, you know, about each other's abilities, if they have no clue about each other's abilities, then Madara would take that W. But if they were both given scrolls with like every weakness and every strength of the other character, bro, it don't matter what Madara read about Krillin, it ain't gonna be nothing he could do. Cause as soon as Krillin realizes that this nigga is finna fuck him up with some Akira Jutsu, Krillin closes his eyes. And he fighting with his eyes closed, bro, because they fight just off sensing niggas, bro.
Nah, I definitely think that if we talking about like they both had a game plan of what each other was gonna do, and I feel like if Krillin knew that he was as evil as he was, he would definitely go for the kill right away.
Yes, bro. I'm super Kamehameha, not even a regular one. Aimed at the ground. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about those Susanoo. That shit is getting destroyed, bro. He's getting destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Because it started to crack. Just who didn't Hashirama crack Madara Susanoo with his wood golem?
Well, yeah, but you gotta think, you feel me? Hashirama, he's like, there's not many ninjas past him, you feel me?
Krillin passed him. So it's like, if Naruto and Sasuke could combine a Rasen Shuriken with a Amaterasu and shoot it at Obito, and he has the ultimate defense, okay, the black orbs is like his ultimate defense. If they could crack that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Susanoo could get cracked by a Kamehameha wave.
Right, but you gotta,
you know, shattered even, you know.
But he gotta shoot like 15 different Kamehamehas, you feel me?
Just one little one. Nah, nice and wide. Let's clear this whole area real quick. Nice sweep.
See, I don't know. It's like I feel like there's a lot of ways both of them could die, like real easily. You feel me? Like it really is just whoever gets out, they strongest move first. And I mean, Krillin don't really need to use a lot of strong moves because a lot of his moves are designed to kill. But on the same spectrum, so is Madara. It's like I feel you. Like Dragon Ball characters are a whole hell of a lot more durable than Naruto characters, but in some cases, when they let their guard down, they don't seem to be for some reason.
Oh yeah, no, I'm already not.
So I feel like when it comes to that comparison between Dragon Ball and Naruto, all it really matters is whoever, like I said, whoever catches whoever off guard.
I see.
So yeah, I mean that's really his only way of beating Krillin. You gotta catch that nigga off guard.
Yeah, he would have to. Well, like I said, like he would either have to do that or he'll just have to team up with some niggas, you know.
See, I don't want to make it unfair by doing that. You feel me? Like, all right, if you saying team up, who's the person you want him to team up with?
Madara?
Yeah.
Shit, I guess Obito, since they was already on the same squad. But that would be overkill damn near. Ain't even gonna lie. Because both of them got the Rinnegan and the... It would do his ass.
Yeah.
One would hold him and the other one would summon the Reaper Death Seal nigga and just take his soul.
Niggas is definitely getting the 10 Tails Bijou Bomb.
But I don't know, like if it was like Team 7 versus Krillin, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they'll take that W.
You talking about Sakura included?
Yeah, Sakura included. Yeah. Cause even though like she weak, but she do get, you know, she up there, she Kage level damn near. You know what I'm saying?
People be sleeping on Sakura, but she definitely could put in some work. Like for real.
She just not. She just the Krillin of the verse. That's all.
I wouldn't say she the Krillin of the verse. Like I feel like 10-10 maybe.
No, 10-10 is the opposite of it. 10-10 is Tatsu.
Damn.
But
that's all bad.
Goodbye, Mr. Tien. Yeah, she ain't good for nothing but just
Low-key, I don't think she got
throwing tools.
I don't think she got a W.
Bro, she couldn't even get the W against herself. She almost died. If they didn't find that seal, she would have died.
It was like, just in case y'all niggas forget she was useless, we finna remind y'all.
But yeah, like 1v1 battles though, like it ain't too many people that's gonna do it by themselves. They would definitely need the help of the Renegon, and they would definitely need some sort of visual powers. Because if you just a regular nigga, you know, if Kiba tried to come out here,
wait, Kiba versus who? Because
if Kiba tried to come out here fighting Krillin, you know what I'm saying? Like Kiba get boxed, so you definitely need some help.
That wouldn't even be cool. I mean, look, when it comes to Dragon Ball, I don't think like many people is fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't even think really there is anyone in Naruto as of yet that could like beat a full power Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, all them. It's just when it comes to the human characters, I think it's a little bit more, you know, of an actual battle there.
Yeah. Because they are regular people, you know what I'm saying? Like, when Goku and them, they can already transcended, like, they ain't transcend the gods, but they enter in that realm, so it's like, it's no point in trying to...
That nigga all up in that realm, chilling, got his feet.
Even though they referenced Madara being, like, godly, he really not godly, you know what I'm saying? Just in his own, you know, but yeah.
I mean, in his own universe though, he definitely was putting in some work. He was about to put everybody to sleep.
Boy, he came out there putting tags on the ships. He was like, "Hey, bro, you left this.
And see, like,
you dropped this. Let me put this back on you real quick."
I don't really know if it's because they try to emphasize on how fast they move in Dragon Ball, but I don't really see a lot of the karate and the martial arts that they're supposed to be doing in Dragon Ball. Like, when we see a lot of their fights, it's just a lot of fast hands and stuff moving in the same direction.
Yeah, I mean, they did decent with it in the Broly movie.
Yeah, I
you got to see.
That.
Yeah, you got to see a little bit what happens. I think they just don't have the time to go. Like, if we focus on one fight throughout the movie, then we could see, you know, the choreography of it. But because the fight don't last, well, what am I saying? Them fights be lasting whole weeks, but
the whole season, then.
But because they're, you know, trying to tell a story, you know what I'm saying? They don't really have, you know, they want to focus more on the struggle aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to show you that these two people are struggling, but now we have like the time to show you how. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel you, bro, but like when it comes to the Naruto fights, like that's just hella choreographed.
Hell yeah.
Like they really put the work in to show you like damn near, well, not every technique, but a lot of the techniques that they use and how they utilize them to make it effective. And that's kind of what I like about the show, and that's why I just think that like in these versus battles, like a lot of things that people try and bring up just really isn't in character for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
Like Dragon Ball, especially because they're good guys, it's not just gonna straight up run up and like kill these people, you feel me?
Right.
But
yeah, Krillin, even though Krillin got killed by Frieza, he still wouldn't kill nobody in the Frieza Force.
Right.
Which is like,
I mean,
it still blows me, but
unless he really had to, you feel me?
Oh yeah.
But like, for someone like Sasuke, it's in character for him to like make a Susanoo and then put a Matsuratsu all around that motherfucker. So you can die. Like, he will do that shit.
Bro, he was on that. As soon as Obito got knocked out, he was the first one on his ass. He was like, "We need to kill this nigga now."
Bro,
Naruto was like, "Wait."
So wait, have you seen their last fight?
Naruto and Sasuke?
Yeah.
No.
Bro,
I saw like the first maybe 20 seconds. All I know is in the middle of them boxing, Sasuke used the other nigga hands to make symbols, and that's when I lost my shit. Like,
Hey,
that's when I lost my shit. I'm like, bro, did he just use your hands to beat your ass?
so on another note, Sasuke definitely put the work in on that boy Naruto. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I saw it. It was leaning towards Sasuke in the beginning. He got the first 3 punches in. I was like, yeah, Naruto not even. He not fast enough.
It was leaning towards Sasuke in the beginning, the middle, and damn near the end.
Oh damn.
I don't know how Buddy clutched that shit, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep going to Naruto. I'm actually finna cut it on now because me and D finna smoke and stuff.
Sure.
But I'm trying to get through it, man, because we've been at this since last year.
Bro,
we started off.
It take a minute to finish Naruto. Trust me.
Yeah, bro. We started off when you was a shorty, so.
Man, and that shit really a journey, man.
Yeah.
Like for real, and that's why I wish Dragon Ball would do something like how Naruto is doing. Granted, I know a lot of people don't really like Naruto. It could be done a whole hell of a lot better, but I feel like Dragon Ball needs to move on with the next generation. Like the fact that Goten and Trunks are still like kids, pretty much. Like what the heck?
That's boring.
Like I don't know. I think they're like stuck in this little era, but they need to move past it.
They probably gonna Pokemon it and have them be kids forever.
That would need
because they did it nice in GT where they had them grow up a little bit.
Yeah.
But then they fucked around and didn't make that canon, so they probably gonna have them looking completely different when they get older.
Yeah, that's true. Probably gonna have these niggas going Super Saiyan God and shit, you know, just cause it's a Tuesday. You feel me?
Right. They believe me when they had Pan flying as a goddamn newborn. She started flying and shit. Had a little energy orb around her. I'm like, didn't she just pop out?
I love me some Dragon Ball, but they ass definitely be capping.
Right. And then how is it that Videl stood in the circle with these niggas?
Boy.
Videl with her half Saiyan baby that's not even alive yet.
Right.
How did that nigga have enough power to give Goku what he needed to go God for him?
They definitely just pulled that shit out their ass.
They pulled that out their entire. They pulled that out their penis hole.
Goddamn. Low key. I mean, and it's funny because they did something similar in GT.
You said, what you mean?
When they all formed a ring around Goku and gave him power.
Oh, for him to go forward?
Yeah.
Didn't they have Pan in that one?
I think so.
But she was older though, so I mean it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And she was actually fighting there.
Yeah.
So that make a little bit more sense. But as an infant, nah, nigga, you shouldn't be sharing nothing, bro. She should have died.
She wasn't even born yet. A whole fetus.
Right.
That shit wild, bro. But man, in conclusion though, so I want to ask you this: out of say Madara and Krillin, right? They fight a total of 10 times. How many times do you think would go in favor of Krillin versus Madara?
So like, I bet. So after that first time, like,
let's go.
Are you saying like across 10 different scenarios and 10 different universes, or these niggas like fought once and then came back and fought a second time and then a third and fourth?
Yeah, it's just they fight. They're not necessarily gaining new knowledge on each other, but they have fought 10 times.
Okay.
Who do you think would have more W's under their belt? And by how much?
See, dude ass would have to rely on his ocular prowess. He would have to. And if Krillin pick up that's his, like, you know, main form of attacking, I'm going for that solar flare every time. You know what I'm saying? If I could blind you, or if Krillin blind him, you know what I'm saying? Those eyes not doing nothing, and those hands are certainly not doing nothing. So I feel like maybe probably 3 or 4 more times Madara might win, and then Krillin catching on and beating that ass for the remainder of the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's me being lenient. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, after that first battle, Krillin gonna know what's up. This nigga uses eyes, but
We'll see again. Like I said, this is just them just fighting. Like I said, they're not gaining like no new knowledge. They fight. It's like a reset.
oh, okay, all right. I thought it was the other way around. But yeah, in that case, yeah, every time it's just gonna be new for Krillin, and if he don't know what's going on, he keep taking the head up. So yeah, that's really just how it works. Cause I mean, he don't really have nothing that he could surprise anyone with. You know what I'm saying? He could use his destructive disc, throw six of them in the air. You know what I'm saying? And have one of them try and throw Madara off guard. But if Madara got any shadow cones, the Living Ground is going to allow him to see the entire battlefield from all angles. So it's like you can't really catch him off guard. You can't really get touched by him because he can yank your soul out. You can't look at him. You know, it's like he got hacks up out the ass. So you know, even though I don't know, that's one of the things I like about Naruto, because like they have a lot of fights like that where it's like niggas, you know, they're not supposed to be winning, but they just pull a grand tactic out their ass, and that'll be what gets them the W. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's definitely what Naruto is all about.
Yeah, so
There's some shit out their ass.
Yeah. So Krillin gonna have to take that L, but if he got any knowledge, boy, cheeks.
Let's see. Here's the thing that we also gotta factor in.
Yeah.
Is that Madara has really good regeneration.
Oh, it ain't gonna be fast enough.
I think what was it? His 10 tails. I believe. Now don't quote me on this, but if I remember correctly, Naruto split that nigga in half, and he just healed himself.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was watching. I didn't actually see the battle, but I was looking at some stats on YouTube, and that was one of the things that they had talked about.
Now,
so
unless Krillin get his entire body in that Kamehameha, he's definitely coming back.
Well, keep in mind that this model that we talk about doesn't have the 10 tails, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so we just talking about regular war.
We talking about regular war model. That was, yeah.
Okay.
The one I was fighting the 5 Kage. You know what I'm saying? And right before, well, no, the one that was fighting him, and then he became real flesh and blood. Right. But he didn't quite go, into the 6 pass mode yet.
And see, and you know what? And this is one of the reasons why I really want to give it to Madara over Krillin, is because Krillin has never necessarily been in the positions that Madara has been in. You feel me? He's went against the whole, like, all 4 armies, damn near by himself. He fought, like, all the Kages, like, damn near the strongest ninjas from each village. Fucked them all up so fast. You feel me?
But none of these no single one of these niggas was a threat to the entire planet. You feel me? They all just regular Joe Schmoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, Madara was good at fighting great masses of people, but them great masses of people, them great masses of people wasn't shit though, you know what I'm saying? It was all the front lines, you know what I'm saying?
I think that adds up over time.
What you mean?
Like, happen to fight that amount of people, that, like, it adds up. Like, they did a whole attack where it was like all 4 villages that attacked them at once. You know what I'm saying? Like, just having that onslaught of people. I don't think Krillin has ever been through like granted, he's been beaten and fought people, but I don't think he's been through an oppressive situation where he's literally being jumped from all possible directions.
Yeah. I mean, other than fighting the Cybermen, but he slapped the niggas hella quick.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so.
No,
he did. No, hold on. Remember when Frieza came back and Revival left? and the entire Freezer Force came back to Earth.
I mean,
And him, it wasn't just him though, but he did have to fight a lot of niggas.
I mean, but how exactly strong is the Freezer Force? You know what I mean?
How strong are these niggas that bother? Like, you know,
Yeah, that's
they all
also
fought it.
true.
They're all fodder, bro. They're all shit water. So it's like, I don't know.
That's definitely true. But difference is Madara was he was in that position by himself. Krillin was getting help.
okay, you're right.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
Madara is that nigga. You know, he is that nigga. I ain't gonna like, you know, I ain't gonna front and just be like Madara ain't shit. Madara is godly as fuck. You know, but it's under very specific conditions can he beat Krillin. You know, it's very specific.
I think, you know, if he has access to, you know, majority of his toolkit, I think he definitely has the toolkit to beat Krillin. It's all about just being able to apply it and how he would do that. So,
and this is just regular form. Now you was talking about 6 paths mode. I feel like if he did get that buff in the middle of the fight, it would probably. I'm just not sure how much of a difference it would make. Only because I'm not sure his moveset entirely. So like I kind of need you to fill me in on what he be. What he be on.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I remember back in the day when Naruto like first ended, and everybody was really upset on how they did Madara. Like, Madara was so strong when he got the 10 tails, like they didn't even know how to kill him. Like, the only way that he died was because of like what Black Zetsu did and the fact that Kaguya revived him. She basically like took over his body. So
what did Black Zetsu? Well, you know what? What didn't tell me.
I was gonna say I don't want to spoil it, you know, completely, but you know, just know shit gonna be wild. Alright,
well then we could I'm gonna catch up on this part, and I'm gonna get a little bit of knowledge on Kaguya real quick, and then we could come back to that fight.
Definitely.
Yeah. But I mean, he only getting stronger, so I can only imagine that it would just get easier, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
to clap.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really think that it's a fair fight because, I mean, like I said, the nigga damn near immortal. He got hella hacks from all sides. You know, it's just, I don't know. I feel like Krillin just wouldn't, even if like Madara wasn't hurting him a lot every time he hit him. Eventually, he would be able to wear him down. Eventually, I'm not sure how long that would take, but
he just couldn't let Krillin touch him at all.
I mean, that's also,
to be honest.
I mean,
because you know they are the same concept that, you know, Lady Tsunade and Sakura uses to like infuse their chakra into their punches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what they be doing. You know, like they be focusing their attacks in one area, which is why every time they swing, they're not just blowing mountains completely away. You know, it's because they focusing all their energy on this nigga like rib cage right here. So all that force went right in that area.
They do be hitting niggas through mountains and shit like that. Maybe.
I mean, yeah, they'll punch them through a mountain, but the punch itself, like the shockwave, all the energy will be going to the person, and then the person will go flying. You know, like they have a lot more like they think about, you know, precision of attack. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, I don't really know in terms of like attacking how, you know, they really compare, but Madara can take a lot of damage too. I'm assuming you probably also didn't get to the part with Night Guy.
Oh, when he went against one against him? Yeah, I peeped that whole fight. Okay. I had to peep it. So I went.
Now, I feel like Krillin can potentially hit as hard as that, probably a whole hell of a lot harder, but I don't think every hit that he's throwing is equal to that, you know. And
on my guy level?
Yeah.
Like, probably not.
You know, he's warping space around him and, like, you know, damn near walking
yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, no.
Like I don't think every hit is that powerful. Just because they don't want to run out of stamina and drain their energy as fast.
Right.
But I just want to use that as an example to show that Madara, he can tank a lot of hits.
I feel you. Okay. Oh shit!
You good, my boy?
Boy, I just stepped into this sharp ass whatever it is.
Goddamn.
Hold on. Brandy getting mad at me. She like, you over here talking about anime.
Well, like, what you did, and then you wouldn't even fucking talk to me when you came.
Because I scheduled this conversation, bro. I don't know what the fuck you. Nigga, can relax. Our friend was.
I already know how that be, man.
Yeah, damn, tripping, boy.
Shit, I was gonna say if you wanna go ahead, smoke your blunt, maybe watch a little bit of Naruto. We can get back to it.
Yeah, we can. I'm gonna watch the progression of Madara and shit. See what else he could do.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah,
I think you're gonna. I mean, obviously you're not gonna be impressed like it's anything from Dragon Ball, but I think for Naruto, I think you'll be pretty impressed.
No, yeah, my mind has been blown, bro. It don't even gotta be, niggas don't gotta be blowing up stars. Like, they had me when when Naruto was the actual goddamn demon wind blade. You know what I'm saying? When they threw that zombies up.
Oh.
Yeah, like
yes.
I've been hooked on that shit since then. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that nigga was the blade, and then bro.
Hell yeah.
He wasn't even the blade. He was the blade underneath the blade that went towards Zabuza. You know what I'm saying? The nigga threw two, had one hiding in the shadow of the other. How do you throw two things from one hand with so much precision that the second thing just hides in the shadow of the first? Then the second thing is actually a nigga, and that nigga got a knife for your ass. Like, you feel me? It's so much layers, so many layers just to one attack in that show.
Bullshit. I don't even know how you think of that shit.
So, if niggas are attacking like that consistently, that's why I'm saying, like, if there was any team battles against niggas in Dragon Ball Z, it probably wouldn't be that damn hard, you know what I'm saying? Against the humans. So I'm talking about Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, Chiaotzu, shit.
Is Chiaotzu a human?
He a vampire, but I mean, he fathered. So,
I think it definitely fine. I mean, he should be able to take out one nigga, you feel me? But he taking him.
He gotta kill himself, right? The explosion wasn't even that strong. Like, he didn't even make a crater in the ground.
That shit.
You know what I'm saying? He just kind of evaporated.
Bro, that nigga. He just made that nigga back dirty, bro. He didn't even hurt him. Like, for real.
Napper was mad as hell. He was like, you best on my jacket, nigga.
Like, nigga, why did you do this?
I'm dead. But alright, man, I'm gonna go ahead and
Alright, bro.
hop on Naruto.
I'm gonna say, just whenever you free again, man, just let me know and we can do this again.
Alright, for sure. I got you, boy.
Alright, man. I'll catch you later.
Yep, be suave.